All right, let's see. Yes, I'm live. Yay! All right, so let's see. I got a new light because the other one just. Hey, Marina. How are you, my love? So today I'm actually going to be doing my my signature holiday look. Marina, share with me in the comments what look are you doing for New Year's. I know I'm going to see you, but I want to know, and if you're going to be repeating what I'm doing, which would be very cool, and I would love to see it. One second. I feel like maybe I'm wrong, but let's see. I think my no, never mind. Okay. Anyways, hi Anika, Marina, how are you? Welcome. Today we're doing a holiday. You can't hear me? What do you mean? Anika, can you hear me? Hey, Miss Anastasia or Anastasia. Can you guys tell me if you can hear me? Because Marina is telling me she cannot hear me. I want to make sure you guys hear me. Please let me know. Marina, tell me if you can hear me. Because nothing's wrong with my phone, actually. Everything is good on my end. Can you hear me or not? Should I try to log in and re-log in if you're not hearing me? Hey guys on Facebook, how are you? Oh, you can hear me. Okay, fine. So Marina, it must be on your end. Thank you, Anastasia. Okay. So let's do a glam. Hello, my love. Hello. Happy holidays. Happy Hanukkah. Happy Kwanzaa. Christmas is coming up, I believe, on the 25th. So many holidays to look forward to. Hey, Margarita on Facebook. I'm super excited. Today, I have a little bit of a delay because there's a craziness in my home. My kids are sick, and I'm just trying to be everywhere. And I cooked soup, and I fed them, and I hugged them, and I kissed them, and I ran a bath for them, and I went to the store, and we built a canopy, and I said I still have to do my life because this is my night. So one of my kids is in my office right now, just sitting there. I told him just relax a little bit and just let me, work, and I'll come back to you. So while I'm doing my glam, I'm gonna be, chatting with you. And you guys tell me, what looks are you doing for the holidays? This is one of my favorite holiday looks. I'm gonna simplify it and make it complicated, in the order in which you're gonna see me do it. Okay, let's get right into it. This one doesn't have too many steps. I mean, of course, if you never wear makeup, this is going to be a lot of steps for you. But besides that, I try not to have too many steps because I know that gets confusing, and I know that around the holidays, no matter how much we're trying so hard to look, glamorous, most of the time we just don't have that time. We're going to be catering. This Sunday we're catering. We're doing a little party. We're cutting my son's hair, my 3-year-old's. Oh, you can hear me. Okay, great. Hey, Lori, how are you? For some reason, I could not go live in my Facebook group. I don't know why. I couldn't find the thing. It's just disappeared. So I'm just sharing my live from Facebook, from my Facebook page to my Facebook group. So I hope you guys can actually see me like that. Okay, I'm all in pencil. So now let's get right into it. I'm gonna be using some of my staple products that I've been using most of the year on my tutorials, that do work for me, that I use most of the year, and I really like it. So the first thing, of course, I always prime my face. You have to prime my face. Hey, my love, how are you? I think I missed somebody. Hi, Don Mandela and Alpha and Yunusem Ray. Welcome. So I'm gonna be putting on my primer. If you're not gonna put anything on, oh my god, just put on a primer. Do me a favor, put on a primer, please. Primer is so yum. The texture of it is, it's like silk. It's so smooth. First of all, it has no color, as you can see. It's very smooth, it's very moisturizing. You really, I'm gonna share in my group. I'll be right back. Yes, please do that. Thank you so much. Hey, Princess Morejon. Sorry for mispronouncing your name. So this is so good for your skin. It's so good. It's like a filter from all of the pollution outside. It's wonderful. When you're putting it on your skin, and I'm gonna show you, look at me. I'm like, I really barely slept with my twins. We don't have a babysitter yet. We can't find one in the new place. So we're kind of like so sleep deprived, though they're doing much better at night. But you can see my dark circles. This is literally just from lack of sleep. I normally don't have them. It's not hyperpigmentation. I'm just tired. I'm actually feeling okay, but I guess you can see it on the skin. So I'm gonna show you how my foundation. This is actually perfect. I love days like this for the simple purposes that you can actually see how beautifully this organic makeup is applied and covers, and it covers so naturally that you can't even tell that you're wearing makeup, which is what I love. I always say this, and I'm gonna always say it, whether you don't agree or you agree, you know, we're all entitled to our own opinions. But one thing I always say, your foundation, it's like your underwear, you know, it should not be showing. It really shouldn't be showing. It should be hidden. Like when you're close to somebody, like in a close proximity, right? Like you're talking to somebody very close at a party or whatever, they shouldn't be seeing the contour of your foundation. They can see your contouring lines, meaning like you're trying to make it chisel and whatever. But overall, you really want to make sure that you don't show your foundation. So this is what I always teach. After you apply your primer, you can go straight for the concealer. And I got this question before, like how do you use a concealer without the foundation, how to use a corrector. I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you with my corrector. I have a little bit of a like dark circles from just basically lack of sleep. I'm gonna pick up my concealer and I'm gonna just go around this eye before I apply foundation. I just want you to see what it does. It literally just kind of evens out the skin tone a little bit and makes me look a little bit more, I guess, well rested. Right? You see me guys on Facebook? Yes, good. You see this? It just gives me a little bit of something that I can look presentable. This is for those of you that really don't like wearing too much, you know, too much product. Another product I want to show you on this side, so this was erased. This was the salmon, I'm sorry, this was Balance. This is more like a salmon color on this side. On this side, I'm going to show you the yellow one, okay? The yellow one, I'm going to grab it with this side. And this one is more of like a brightener. But I like the salmon a little bit better. Hey, Tamara. It was so nice seeing you today. Yes, so I ran into Macy's today. I actually never really shop there, very rarely, because it's not next to me. But today I was in Brooklyn, I was dropping off my kids, and I said, oh my God, I need a dress for this Sunday. I'm having a party. And I ran into Macy's in their dress department, and I go, who do I see? I see Tamara. Tamara, I mean, it was so unexpected. It was so wonderful to see you. So, hi. So you guys, now you can see the difference between this color of the corrector and this color of the corrector. So it depends what you need to correct. Did you find it? Yes, I actually found something. I actually bought something on Amazon already, but you know how it is, like I wasn't sure if it's gonna fit me well, if I got the right size, if I got the right style. I never bought that type of dress online before, that type of style. So this one I wanted as a backup, just in case if that one looks weird, I'm gonna wear this one, but I prefer to wear the one I ordered on Amazon because it's just prettier. But yes, I did find something. So you guys can see the salmon coverage for me which is fine. It's not so bad. But this one gives me a little bit more. So it depends on what type of coverage you're looking for, right? And you can put this all over your face. You don't have to just put it on certain areas, meaning not like completely cover because it's very heavy, though it is still organic and natural. But you can apply it in spots. Another one that I want to show you is a concealer also. Let me just grab the right color for myself. I think I'm gonna do Fresh. Let's see. This is number 16 Fresh, and I'm gonna put it right in here. I just want to show you a little bit of like the difference between different products, because I usually show you things that have to do with you know, basic products, but these are the type of products that we just kind of brush over and don't really pay attention to. So this one is a regular concealer, right? It's a regular concealer. It's pretty light, but I am very light. I should say very fair, I guess, right? Here you go, you guys. So I'm applying this over. You do not need to layer it like that unless you really have to, like you have a lot to cover, you can do that. But absolutely, okay, I'm glad it's so hard to find anything there. Oh my God, you're absolutely right. And I've tried a couple things. I really didn't have much time. So because I was waiting for another store to open, actually, that's right outside of that Macy's, because I needed like curtains for my home and just a few things. So as you can see, you guys, hey, happy to see you back. So for those of you that are just joining, we are doing a holiday glam today. I am live on Facebook in my group and my page, and also here on Instagram, so I'm very excited. So as you can see, for those of you that joined me earlier, you can see how much brighter my over the eye area is and under the eye area is. I don't like to apply concealer when I don't need it because I feel like it's too heavy, so I don't like to do that. Also, I like everything to be really, really blended, right? Really, really blended. And I never pull the skin back. Never do that. It's a really big mistake. Just don't touch your eyes. Don't move your eyes. Let it live. Hi everyone. Thank you so much for joining me. So let's move on. The next thing I'm going to be using is my foundation. I'm going to be using the same 4-in-1 brush this side. You don't have to use this. You can actually use a bigger brush. I have, you know, other brushes that you'd like, if you'd like, you can use. Look at this. I'm literally just, it feels like I am airbrushing and erasing, but I'm really just applying my foundation. It is like a living foundation. This makeup is like alive. It's so good. It makes your face look like you're not wearing foundation. You can't really tell the difference when it's on. A lot of you already do use my foundation and you love it, and you've sent me amazing feedback, so I do appreciate it. So as you can see how the redness just kind of got covered so beautifully. I'm gonna do the same thing on the other side. Also, this is a buildable foundation. It's very buildable, which I love. Buildable means that you can layer it. You can apply a little bit in certain areas, more in other areas. And what I love about the combination of the primer underneath this is simply it holds better. It gives you a truer coverage to the color, right? And of course, it evens out the porosity of your skin, so you can, look at this. So you can have a nice canvas. Such a comfortable foundation, great foundation for sensitive skin. Oh my God, yes, 100%. It's such a wonderful foundation for sensitive skin. I actually do have sensitive skin. I always kind of thought I don't, but lately I've been noticing that I get like pinkness too easily. I don't know if it comes with, you know, with time, with age, whatever, or it's just I always had it and I just never noticed it. but look at my face. It is so much more evened out, right? Hey, Claire. Hey, Stain. Hey, George. Welcome. Claire, how are you? My gosh, long time no see. Claire actually visited me in New York. She had something to do and she stopped by and we had lunch or breakfast. I don't remember. Breakfast, I think it was. It was one of my favorite places on earth, Sunflower Cafe in Brooklyn. A little bit far from me now because I moved to Long Island, but yes. So now that I've applied the foundation, I don't really like is that powder too. You mean what I just applied? No, I applied liquid foundation, and before that I applied a cream concealer and also a corrector, and right before that I applied a primer. So if you missed it, you can go back and let me just put this in Holiday Glam. Okay, and I'm gonna pin it. There you go. So you guys understand what on earth I'm doing here for those of you joining. Yeah, Marina, I hope that helps. Yeah, no problem. All right, so let's go to our eyes because I love to kind of just clear out the skin, kind of clean it up, get rid of any imperfections, but not 100% coverage. So you could see, like, if you get close to my face, it kind of looks like my face. It doesn't even look like I'm wearing foundations. I have the same thing with my skin, Yelena. A bit of redness comes with the sensitive skin. Yeah, thank you so much, Claire, and Merry Christmas to you soon. Hey, Rizkia, welcome. Yeah, so it just, I guess, and also around winter time, my skin just becomes a little bit more sensitive, especially my eyes, and like the center of my cheeks become like super pink, you know. I don't think I've ever noticed it before. I just probably never noticed it, but I had it because I do wear foundation a lot, and I love it. I really do love this foundation. I'm obsessed with it. It is organic. It is natural. It is so good. Hey, Tammy. Flawless skin, right? And you didn't see me before, and I'm good. And I'm doing a reel after this, so I already did the before, and then I'm gonna do the after. So you're gonna see the difference. By the way, go comment under my reels, share the reels. I love doing them. I don't get a chance to do them so much, but it is what it is, right? We do what we can. Hi, how are you? Haven't seen you in forever, Tammy. Okay, let's go on to our eyes. With our eyes, I don't really like to do too many things for the holiday. Simple reason is that I never have the time to do it, so I created the signature look where I just make it super simple, but it works. It really, really works, and I love it. I think it's beautiful. Let me see where I don't think it's here. Anyway, it doesn't matter. No, unfortunately, it's not here. My kids were here, so they probably dropped it. I love it how they're in my office now all the time. Okay, so let me see here. Hey, Davlar, John, I'm so sorry. I'm not even looking on Facebook comments. I apologize. Okay, so now we're gonna continue with a gel liner. I'm grabbing my gel liner. I'm grabbing my tiniest brush in my line, which is a Duo Brow. It has a spoolie on one side and a very skinny brush on the other side. All I do is just go back and forth and just going to do like a simple, I'm not putting too much, just a simple line. Nothing crazy. All the way through. This gel liner is gonna stay on dead all night. Like whatever you're doing, whatever your plans are for the holidays, this is what you want to put on. It's wonderful. Look what I'm doing. I'm literally, if you place it this way, you see you guys on Instagram, on Facebook, you see where I'm pointing? I'm pointing to my end of my losing my speech ability already here, of my brow, right? Oh my god, I need it. Oh my god, you do need it. You do need it. It's so good. It's more of a cream powder finish type. Really, really good. It lasts a long time. I love applying it when I'm going out, when I have events. Definitely wearing it on Hanukkah parties. This Sunday I'm wearing it on my party. And of course for New Year's. By the way, this is the look I do for New Year's. Exactly, thank you. So I love putting this on. I'm not putting too much because I'm still gonna be applying some lashes, of course. Now, another thing that I wanted to talk about real quickly, because I know I have a ton of clients with hooded eyes. What's a hooded eyes? You see how I have space here, right, on the lid, but hooded eye, it covers it. So like this. So if you did this technique as I just showed you for my eye, on hooded eye, it will just, your hood will swallow up this whole area. So with hooded eyes, what you're doing is you're going to look straight. I'm gonna go like this. You're basically gonna be drawing your wing right on top of that hood and then down to your lid, from the hood to your lid. And then when you open your eye, you're gonna have this little triangle here because of the little wing, and then a little triangle, and then down. That's what you want. That is what you want. This is your thing, and this is what you want to have. Hey Sivia, hey Kansika, I'm sorry, and Amid, welcome. So this is what you want to do for hooded eyes. The same thing you want to do for your, if you have a hooded eye, as an eyeshadow. You see how it's just gonna swallow it up? This is why you need a completely different technique. If you want me to do a separate live specifically for hooded eyes, please let me know. I'm gonna do a full tutorial for hooded eyes. I'm just gonna go like this. I'm gonna invite my mom because she's the perfect candidate for that. She does have gorgeous, gorgeous hooded eyes, and also she has really long lashes that she didn't give me, but that's okay. I'm using my false lashes, right? And Marina here, who is my sister, she got all those long lashes. So anyways, I'm going all the way in, but as you can see, I'm going from thin, and then I'm going into basically into the inner lash, like right inside, so you don't see such a thick line. If you have a lot over here, like a really big lid, like really opened, right? Let's go to the other side of the eyes spectrum, I guess you could say. So we're gonna go from hooded to regular to really like high like this. If you have a ton of space, God bless you. Oh my God, that's like my favorite. This area, you can make this line thicker. You can definitely make this line thicker. Hey, Attack, how are you? By the way, where are you guys from? A lot of people on here, I think from my international. Yeah, I get so many compliments for my long eyelashes. Okay, rub it in, Marina, rub it in, whatever. And I have false lashes and I know how to put them on. All the sister gals are gorgeous in their own way as God created them. Amen, Tammy. That is exactly what it is. Oh, girl, I love my lashes. I'm just saying, you know, I hope my girls get long lashes, you know, from their grandmother, I guess. But anyways, let's continue. So I hope that makes sense. The more space you have, the more you can create. The less space you have, it's like a different technique. A little bit less you can create. Yes. Yeah, you know, my classic me would say that's just what ugly people say, right? Oh, the beauty's in the eye of the beholder. Yeah, whatever. But no, I'm just kidding. So, or am I? Let's go on. So now what I want to do is I want to put false lashes, because I'm obsessed over the holidays especially to wear false lashes. I think they're so good. I think there's just, I don't know, there's a magic in them. When I apply false lashes, I feel like I'm a goddess and I can do anything. Even when I'm not wearing any makeup and I'm putting on my false lashes, I feel like $1 million, and I don't know. It's my thing. Now I'm using a Duo, D-U-O, this one. You can also use, this is a black one, and you can also use clear. So black or clear, it doesn't matter. If you want to cheat and not put like a liner on, even though you can't really do a line because it's going to be sticky, but if you kind of want to put that black line in there, go crazy, apply it. Again, the way you put it on is you're going to line it where you want to apply your lashes. The only thing is that with a black line, it's literally going to stay black. It's not going to become clear. So if you made a mistake, you have to remove it, or you're gonna have to put the eyeshadow over it or a powder over it. So that's why I recommend, if you're a newbie to this, get yourself a clear color and then practice with it. I'm using black because, you know, I know what I'm doing, and I think it looks beautiful with black on, because I'm not a big fan of that clear cast, purple white cast. It just looks weird. So I really love the black one for my eyes. I do 1 at a time, and also my biggest trick that I love is that you apply your glue directly on, right on top of your lash line, so you will be able to have it on for the rest of the evening, and it won't budge. I promise you, if you're gonna do it the way I'm telling you, your lashes will never budge. They're just gonna stay there finished, like no, they're not going anywhere. Let me put, oh, I think I have 2 of the same side, which I don't need. I'm gonna be using obviously my NLA lashes. I'm obsessed with them. Hey guys, hey Fawab, sorry, Khalidu, welcome. I'm gonna be putting on the lashes. All you want to do is just kind of grab one. Very simple, it's nothing complicated. So this side that I'm using has 2 sides. One side is longer, one side is shorter. One side is longer, one side shorter. The longer side I'm applying on the outer corner of my eye, and the shorter side on the inner corner of my eye. Now I did this whole big tutorial on how to apply lashes, and you are welcome to go and watch it. But just to kind of quickly, you want to measure your lashes beforehand. You want to cut them if you need to cut them, okay? Very important. When you are cutting them, make sure you cut them in between. I'm gonna show it closer. You see in between, you see those little white spaces, you guys, for Facebook? You cut it there. You don't cut it where the weave is. If you're gonna cut it where the weave is, you're gonna damage the lashes, and they're just gonna basically break apart in that area. So you don't want to do that. Also, you want to tuck in the lash, and then you can use a tool, which I don't have here yet because we didn't unpack fully, and you can just kind of go and press them. I press them together with my lashes. Hold on, let me look in the mirror because I can't see anything there in my phone. Like this. You see that? I just put them together. Let me read it. When applying false lashes, I saw you do your wing liner first. Should you always do your wing liner first, and should you redo your winged liner afterwards? So when it comes to winged liner, I do like to do it beforehand. I'll tell you why. I get very close to my lash line before I apply my lashes. Once I apply my lashes on, yes, you can go over it, but 2 things can happen. A, you may not be able to reach all the way down to your lashes, so you may have that little line or like little dots in between that don't have your pencil or a liner on it. And the second thing is you may mess with your liner, with your adhesive. So to be safe, you want to apply, if you're applying liquid liner, you want to make sure it completely dries, because you don't want to smear or mix your glue, your adhesive, lash adhesive, mixed with your liquid liner. So that should be out of the way. Second thing, you want to, if you're using a pencil, I would apply powder over it, because you want it to be kind of like really powder dry. Very important to do. Hola. So if you are using anything drier, just let it all dry. Liquidy for sure, let it all dry. And then I would apply it, right? It just gives you a little bit more coverage. Now, you can skip the whole liner altogether if you really want to, which is absolutely fine anyway. So I hope that answered your question. But you can do either way. I just prefer doing it first the liner so that I get very close to my lash line. All right, let me do the second one. Did that answer your question, Lori? And please feel free, everyone, to comment with your questions. Definitely share this live because a lot of you are going to be doing glam looks on holiday, whatever holiday you're celebrating. We're celebrating Hanukkah, which started yesterday, last night. And it's going to be for 8 days. But I know that a lot of my followers celebrate different holidays around this time. So I want to make sure that, you see, this is what I mean. Like when you're using a black color, you have to be careful not to smudge it on top of on the lid, because then it's like hell to remove. You see what's going on? It's like a whole different animal. This is why you want to use clear if you're just starting. So now it just doesn't stop, this glue. I'm just gonna erase the whole darn thing and start over. Which you can do with the liquid, by the way. With the liquid you can do, but you have to work fast and remove it. And this is why makeup is so good, because you can just remove it. No big deal, right? You see how quick it sets? It's crazy. So what I do is I just apply foundation right over it very quickly, concealer and foundation, and calling it a day. I don't fuss with it too much. I'm gonna apply right over it. See what I'm doing? I'm covering it right up with the concealer, and I'm gonna start fresh with just the line finished. Like that. Never fuss over makeup. Makeup is makeup. Hey Gustavo, hey Abdelmani. Hola hermosa. I actually speak a little bit of Spanish. I don't know if you're speaking Spanish or maybe Portuguese, or I'm not sure. Have to be very careful with otherwise it's gonna be a disaster. But I still love the black adhesive, even though it's so darn messy. And if you make like one mistake, it's gonna haunt you. But I love it. I absolutely love it. I just love my duo adhesive. I'm actually finishing up the bottle because I'm using it so much. If you want to use it for, let's say, a couple of days, you actually can. I'm gonna apply my lashes, my second lash, straight right on top. Just tuck in the ends on the inner corner and the outer corner. Tuck those ends in. Perfect. Now you're gonna grab either your powder, or I'm gonna use Black Magic right now and go inside on the inner, just tap it and go just into this inner corner to complete the line. That's it. To just complete the line. Look at that. Oh, thank you so much, Hernandez. Thank you for following. Ooh, I almost just got rid of the whole live. Same thing here. You see what I'm doing? I'm going right into the inner corner and just kind of tapping. You see that? And this is why I love lashes, because you just look so much more glamorous with it on. My opinion, my humble opinion. Okay, next part, I'm gonna apply the same black, oh, what did I miss? But I know sometimes you can see the bend of the lashes. That's why I asked, and sometimes you can see the bend line after you apply the lashes. I use clear band. I don't use the one that has a color. Mine is like see-through. It's very, very thin. It's very clear. So I never see the bend. I hope that helps. So maybe just either change the lashes or maybe do individuals. I'm not really sure which ones you're using. Mine are absolutely clear. Like you can't even tell, even if you're close to me, that I have lashes. I mean, I have a band on my lashes. That's what I mean. So I'm gonna grab my tiny brush. This is number 44, and I'm gonna dip into my Black Magic, and I'm gonna go back and forth right here, back and forth and back and forth. Okay, yes, that's why, because yours are clear. Exactly, mine are clear, and I love the clear ones. Now, if you're using not the clear ones, it's okay, like, because maybe you like the lashes. It's not a big deal. The only thing, remember, to use the right adhesive. And if you notice that, you're using the black one, the black liner, let's say, before, and it shows, then don't do, just like switch them. So what I'm doing is I'm going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, smudging this out. Very soft. Same thing on this side. We have a visitor. On this side. Like this. Put a little bit more. Just go back and forth, back and that answered my question completely. Oh my God, I'm so happy to hear. Definitely keep asking and learning. And I learned from you guys. When you ask me questions, sometimes certain questions, I'm like, oh yeah, that's how you're supposed to do it. And I'm like totally answering my question, your question, but I'm really answering myself. It's really good. Like this. Okay, let me close this since I don't want to drop this. Okay, beautiful. I don't do too much for the Holiday Glam look. because I feel like it takes away from the lipstick color that I'm using. But you can apply whatever your heart's desire. It doesn't even matter. What I'm definitely using is a highlighter and bronzer, like the whole 9 yards. I super love your top, hair, and nails. The makeup just goes with it. Thank you. I'm just fishing for compliments today, I guess. Thank you so much, Mrs. Anastasia. I really appreciate it. I think I just got, I got this top at probably Kohl's. I was there recently doing something. I don't remember for what I went in there. It was like the only store in that area. And I grabbed a couple of things. And this was one of them. So thank you. So right now I'm going to be using Endless Summer bronzer. And for this one, I'm going to be using my Pointed Fiber, because I really want to kind of give myself a little bit of that contouring. By the way, you can skip any part of this when you're doing your own. Any part of it can be skipped. Of course, a highlighter, for sure. With this one, don't go crazy because it is quite strong. So I'm just putting it a little bit with my finger, some on my cheekbones, like that. You can also put just a tad, like just because it's a holiday, you can do it a little bit right on top. You can use any one of my luminous shimmers to create a bit of a stronger effect. See, I'm just applying a little bit on top. Beautiful. Hey Jonathan, Haya, Khalid, welcome. Enrique, welcome guys. And of course, oh my god, where is it? I just had my, today's one of those days when I'm just like, I just literally put something here and I don't see it. Oh man. Where's my lipstick? It was right here. You guys, I don't know which one of you just jinxed me, but hold on, can you take this? This is what happens when it's live. You just can't control everything as much as I want to. That's it, the live is over. The live is over, not life is over. I don't know where it is. I'm so upset right now. I don't know where it is. So therefore, I'm gonna do something different. I'm gonna be using my Ti Amo, a lip gloss. A little bit of a different red than I planned, but I love this color too, very much. Look at this color. It's not normal. Very soft very quick glam for the holidays. You see this? Very, very soft. Another thing you can do is you can put on a blush. I'm gonna use probably Petal. This is a pressed blush, and you can apply it with a bit of a stronger kabuki brush, which kind of brings it all together. And just like that, you can curl your hair. I'm most likely gonna curl my hair for the holidays, but you can just leave it as is. Go and enjoy your party, enjoy your friends. Don't drink and walk. You know the drill. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed it. Definitely tag NLA Cosmetics and I will repost the looks that you are doing. I would really, really love to see it. Thank you so much for joining me tonight. Next week, Monday, is going to be our last live of the year. And I'm also going to be doing a holiday glam because then we're going into our New Year celebration. So I'm going to be doing something different and something more glam, because for New Year's I like to do glitter, I like to do shimmer, I like to do something really fun. So definitely stay tuned. It is going to be still 8 p.m. Eastern unless avalanche happens. Love the eyes. Thank you so much, Lori. And definitely stay tuned, ask your questions, tag NLA Cosmetics and I'll repost your looks. And I'm so looking forward to the new year. But for now, I'm going to see you on my last live of the year. It's going to be next week, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And that's it for today. Thank you.